Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Nate Anime and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back on GTA Online once again to check out a brand new vehicle that was added into GTA Online. This vehicle does in fact have an Itansha wrap, but this vehicle is very unique. Now, for the most part, most of the vehicles in GTA Online that have received Itansha wraps are mostly cars. Just mostly cars, mostly Japanese cars, and some of them have been, you know, European cars, and some have been, actually I don't think there have been any American muscle cars as Itashas within GTA Online. But we do have something very unique that Rockstar has added into GTA Online. So let me see here, let's get to the website here and take a look. So it should be here, and the vehicle that we're looking at today is the Nagasaki Shinobi, which is a bike. Yes, that's right, there is an Itansha bike. It comes in a different word too. I'll explain that in a second. When it's a bike, it kind of has like a different word to it. It's not called Itansha. I mean, it is an Itansha, but it has a different meaning. I'll explain in a couple of seconds. But let's see though, the price for this thing is $2,480,500 for a bike without the Imani tech. If you didn't know about the Imani tech, it's like a new type of tech that protects you from griefers, or could help protect you from griefers. Yeah, I'm gonna choose white for this, and on top of that, $2 million plus for this bicycle. Kind of a bit much. I don't know. Let me see something. I want to see. Mostly in the 100,000s range. Okay, I mean the Sanctus here is like almost scraping 2 million. Most of these bikes are very cheap. Where is the Hakuchu? The Hakuchu is 82,000, and then the next best bike would be the Baddie, which is even less. So I don't know. Maybe the Shinobi is a new, like, fastest bike in the game. I don't know. Alright, so here is the bike. Look at this though. Now I forget what this bike is actually based off of. This bike looks really good. Not bad at all. Alright, let's get on it. See how she sounds. The bike kind of sounds the same as all the other bikes in the game. At least all the other sport racing bikes. It's really no different here. Can we do a... Okay, let's do a wheelie. Alright. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's the bike is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Let me do first person here. While it is cool, you're really not many people are actually in first person on a motorbike in GTA Online, so but it does give out a really nice view though. Alright, let's go and take this into the garage and customize it. Alright, so we're inside the workshop right now, inside the customization shop. Let's leave all that stuff right now. So this is gonna be a little bit different, because normally when I do these Itansha vehicles, normally I have a lot of like customizable parts to put on the vehicle, but this is a bike, and there's not many things you can do with a bike. So I think doing the body work and stuff like that will be relatively short and easy. So let's see here. The body work, we can add what looks to be like a secondary color to the back. Okay, and then we can completely carbon it out. See, I would do this if we weren't going to put a wrap on it. So I'll take the track rear fairing. Let's see here for the exhaust. Let's see here. We can either do double or have the single, and then we can have the double, the single, or double again. And then this one actually looks pretty good. I kind of like this. I don't know. For some strange reason, I kind of like this exhaust better. Let me see. Yeah, I kind of like the double exhaust on here. Let's see here, fairing. So I don't really know much about bikes, so I'm just customizing to customize. I do apologize. We can do secondary color there. Alright, and then the mud guards. yeah, basically all it is just either making them track fenders, secondary color, or carbon. For this being $2 million, that's a little bit crazy. We're gonna leave that stock. Let me see, fuel tank. Again, just secondary track and carbon option. There's no like real, to me, like real customization to this bike. We're gonna go for deliveries, and depending on how the livery is, we're probably gonna end up changing some of those options too, so it makes the livery pop out just a little bit more. Let's see here, the Nagasaki Racer, not bad. The Black Shinobi S2C graphics, comic livery on here. The street livery, not bad. Nagasaki again, but in gray. The junk energy drink livery, the Shinobi handstand, and then we have the E-Itasha livery. Look at this! Holy crap! That's actually really good. I mean, now I will admit, it feels like there's a lot going on because everything's so squished up together. Let me see. Can we look at it from the top here? Yeah, it's very, very hard to see the wrap. It is a very interesting wrap because I've seen actual people wrap anime on bikes, and some of it's actually not this crazy. It's actually pretty tame. Like I think they put like either like a design on the fuel tank and call it a day. At least most people do. But then that bike that I saw was a different type of bike. I don't know, but it is pretty interesting how they utilized every single inch of this bike to put an Itansha wrap on it. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy and kind of cool at the same time. We're gonna try to get a much closer look at it outside of the customization shop and out on the streets, because right now this is the closest I can get to this wrap and zooming in. So let's go for the rest of them. I think we got like 2 more. So we got the camo wrap, very nice, and the paint art wrap, which that's interesting. Anybody getting a Splatoon type of vibe here from this wrap? I find that very interesting. It just looks kind of like Splatoonish. I don't know. But anyways, yep, we're gonna go with the Itansha livery, of course. And then let's do anything else. We can do wheels. Let's do paint and see exactly how we're going to customize this. The diamond blue I think is what I usually put on the cars, but it's not really popping out the way it usually does on the bikes. So we're gonna go a hot pink, and then let's see how it looks when we change the primary color of the bikes. So let's see. Kind of weird though, it's like they put a different type of like color, like design on the bike. Let's see. Not bad. Again, though, with the blue, it doesn't pop the same as it does on the cars. Then again, it could just be the location that we're at right now, making the codes look a little bit different, but still, yeah, I think, yeah, normally I would put the blue, like either like diamond blue or something like this on the bike, but again, it doesn't pop the way it normally does, so we will be leaving. We won't be doing any blue. Again, the hot pink seems to do very well for this bike, so yeah, we're gonna toss on some hot pink for this vehicle. So let's see here. We have the wheel options, but I don't really know what would be the best looking wheel for a bike. This is like totally out of my territory, honestly. Like, even if it was like a SUV or something, I think I would have like a better outcome in figuring out certain things, but this is a bit out of my area expertise, I must say. But the special street wheel looks okay. I think we'll put that on for the rear as well. And then let's change the color of the wheels. We can do red, or we can possibly do pink. Yeah, I think that actually might work. Or, you know what? So we don't get a crazy pink overload. Let's see how the blue looks on here. Looks okay, I guess, but It doesn't look as good. See, like, this is the blue right here. See, it pops on the wheels. Why doesn't it do it for the bike itself? It's weird. Let's see what else they got. Or better yet, I might just go chrome special street and then chrome. I think that looks just a slight bit better. To me, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Other people, you guys can customize this vehicle any way you want. But that's just the way I want it to look. And then we can put custom logos on it. Not bad. Only does it on one side for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. Maybe that's how bikes tires are. Who knows? And then bulletproof tires because this is GTA Online. And I think that's about it for the customizations for this bike. I'm gonna upgrade the rest of it performance wise and then take it out to the streets and see how she performs. Alright, so we are out here with the Nagasaki Shinobi. Alright, let's take a much closer look at this bike. Let's see, we need to go somewhere where there's a lot of light. Might have to scare this person away. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. And let's take a closer look now. So this is as close as we can get, and it does look a little bit pixelated. I can only imagine on the PC version it probably has a little bit more detail. Let me see here, but it looks pretty nice already. You got Princess Bubblegum on here. You can see what looks to be, let me see, Shiny Wasabi Kitty here on the side, upside down. We've got various arts of her, both her and Shiny Wasabi Kitty, all over. You got the blue guy there, the blue cat. I can't remember his name right now. You got the sensei with the mask on there. Very nice. Again, I am on PS4, so these designs do look a little bit pixelated. Again, I can only imagine how it looks on PC. You got a little background back here of Tokyo. Very nice. Let's see here. Take a look at the top here. Again, a lot of designs. Feels like all designs off of the Itasha vehicles that we have so far smacked onto the bike, which is not bad. Let's take another look around. Let's look on the other side, see if we see any differences over here. Again, a lot of designs just smacked onto the bike, but in a tasteful way though. In a tasteful way. In a little bit, it kind of does feel a little bit overwhelming, but in a way, when you start looking at it, it's kind of tasteful. It's pretty good. Let me see here. What is this? Yeah, see what I mean? They kind of just like slapped a whole bunch of designs of Princess Robot Bubblegum like on the bike. Kind of crazy, but okay. But yeah, it is kind of amazing though how they did basically cover every inch of this bike. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Is that the suspension? They even wrapped the suspension. Okay, that's crazy. See, they wrapped just about every single spot of this bike. It's absolutely insane. And also, I just noticed it has the Shinobi. And then let's take a look at the front. Yeah, we got the Princess Robot Bubblegum in Japanese kanji on the front of it. Very nice. Different type of color combination there. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, yeah, this bike is pretty good. I mean, just look at it though. It looks so good, and the fact that it is the first one of its kind as the first ETA bike. Now, back to what I was going to say a little bit earlier about how this is an Itasha, but it's not. So I'm not the most knowledgeable on the Japanese language, so I'm gonna try to say this as best as I can. When it's a car wrapped in anime, it's considered an Itacha. However, when you wrap anime onto a different vehicle, the name kind of changes. So, for example, if you put on a motorbike like we have now, the name changes to E-Itasha. I hope I am saying that right. I really do hope I am pronouncing that right. When you change it, it changes to E-Itasha, which I guess symbolizes that it's also an Itasha, but it's also a bike. or motorbike. And the same thing goes for bicycles too. I think bicycles is called Itansha. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'll try to put the words up there to show you guys the difference on the the name change and how it changes when it is a motorbike. So yeah, this is the first E-Itasha in GTA Online, and on top of that, it's the first anime bike in GTA Online. It's a very unique vehicle. This is actually the most very unique vehicle out of all the Itashas. Crazy though. But yeah, let's take it around the block a little bit and see how good this bike is. I'm gonna say, from the way it seems, this bike is seems pretty fast. Let's crouch down a little bit. But seems fast doesn't mean it's actually fast. It all depends on how it performs on paper and up against other motorbikes in the game. And I mean, from the way it seems to be a fast bike. Might be the new fastest bike in the game. I don't know. I mean, the only downside for this motorbike is the fact that it costs almost like 3 mil, or like very, very, very close to $3 million. And it doesn't come with any of the Imani tech, which is all the new tech that keeps you away from or protects you from griefers. You don't get any of that. But I guess for the money, you possibly get a new fastest bike in the game, which is almost more than most of the supercars in the game. Even though I don't normally do this, and I know I'm probably not going to get anybody else in here with me, but we're going to do a race. We're going to do a bike race. So let's see here. I'm going to choose the race myself. Just create a bike race. I'm probably going to maybe I should do the stunt races, since I think most people are probably going to be racing in stunt races in today's day when it comes to Grand Theft Auto Online. Most people don't do the actual racing anymore. Alright, so as expected, nobody actually joined the race. I'm not surprised by that, but yeah, it's okay though. We're gonna see how this bike just feels in a race, and I guess in this case a stunt race. Normally I wouldn't do a stunt race to test a vehicle, but that's the type of races that people like nowadays. So there's no way of telling how fast this bike is just by driving it straight out. Like, you have to test it against other vehicles, and I don't have anybody to help me test out this bike and see if it's faster than any other bike in the game, or if it is the fastest bike in the game. On top of that, and there are YouTubers who do that type of stuff. I am not one of them, but I mean, it seems decent. This bike does actually seem pretty decent. It's not bad or anything. It performs well. It sounds good. It handles okay. Where do I go from here? Oh, alright. I mean, but personally though, it seems fast. Who knows? It might be the best new bike in GTA Online. Alright. Go right in and cross the finish line. Wasn't a bad bike. Wasn't bad at all. It wasn't a bad race either. It was pretty good. Alright, so yeah, I think we've seen all we can see out of this bike, and done all we can do with this bike, and tested everything that we can test with this motorbike. Overall, I think this bike is good. However, the price tag is still pretty questionable. Again, if you got money like that and you don't care, then this is the bike for you. But if you're tight on money, $2,400,000, that's a bit much for a bike. But then at the same time though, this could be the new fastest and best performing bike in the game, but only time will tell when the actual testers actually start testing this bike to see if it is the fastest bike in the game. But we don't know that quite yet. At the same time though, if you are trying to collect all the Itacha vehicles in GTA Online, this will make as a really good vehicle for your collection, as it is the most unique vehicle in GTA Online, and there's no other vehicle quite like this, at least in bike terms anyway, or motorbike terms. There's no other motorbike in the game that has something like this. So yeah, this is something to think about and consider. Alright, so I'm actually extending the video a little bit more. I actually did an outro for this video already, but I just found out something. So if you guys want to try to get some of these Itasha vehicles and you just don't have the money to get it, well, here is your chance right now. You can actually get the Ocelot Jugular. This one actually comes with an Itasha wrap, shiny wasabi kitty. Even though I don't need it, I'm gonna see if I can spin the wheel and win it. I highly doubt it, but then again, at the same time, I already have the vehicle. So let's see here. Oh, that's crazy. Yo, first time too. Which is interesting because if I went on my normal account, I would never win this easily. Yeah, that is very random. That almost never happens. That never ever happens. Well, if you spin the wheel just like I did, you can win this car too and slap an Itasha wrap on the vehicle as well. And then also if we go over to the tuner's garage, there's also a vehicle over there that is very interesting that you might have an interest for winning. Alright, so we are in the tuner's garage right now. So there is a very interesting vehicle that you guys can actually win right now. And what makes it even more interesting is what's already on it. And yes, as you can see right here, you can actually get the Dinka RT 3000 with an Itansha wrap already on the vehicle, which is pretty crazy. So I'm actually quite curious if Rockstar will ever allow us to actually like win a vehicle with a wrap that is locked, because you can buy this car right now and just slap the wrap on it. But I mean, hey, it comes with the wrap on it, so you can just do the races and win. Which, by the way, what do you need to do to win this vehicle? You need to place top 2 for 5 days in a row. That seems interesting. That shouldn't be too hard. Again, it really does make me wonder if Rockstar will ever put any wraps on a car that you can actually win, that's actually locked behind the level system. And even for the Vectra, if we'll see some of those pop up on that car and see some of the locked liveries for that car placed onto the car, if it ever becomes available to win as a prize. I don't know, it's just a thought, but I hope that's the case, because I really want to get that Itasha wrap for the Vectra. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat, pretty interesting. Alright, and here we are in the Itasha garage. Yes, I do not remember if I actually talked about this, but I actually relocated all of my cars to the CEO office, which is a much bigger garage. So let's see here. So we have 6 down here. Let's see, and up here 6, that would make 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, even though it's not wrap, 12, even though that one has a different wrap, 13, so it's 13 so far. And if we go upstairs to the last level, I think, let me see, that was 13, 14, 15. Wow. So 15 Itasha vehicles, 15 anime wrapped vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online, with the Nagasaki Shinobi being the most recent. This bike is awesome, it's cool, the price is pretty crazy, but overall though, the performance seems to be okay. Again, don't know if it's the brand new fastest bike in the game, but I will admit it is the most unique bike in the game. So this is the Nagasaki Shinobi. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. Hopefully you guys are having a great day out there, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video.